Now to a Target 11 investigation on call complaints. You sign up for those do not call lists, but you're still getting bombarded with telemarketer calls. Well, this is one of the biggest complaints that we get at Target 11.
It is. Investigator Robin Taylor found out how this is happening, how you can put a stop to it. Robin?
Well, you know how you used to say hello, hello, there'd be a pause, and then a real person would come on the line. Well, these days, telemarketers are using robocalls, which are even more frustrating because you're dealing with a recording and you can't say, don't call me.
This is a very important message about your current credit card accounts.
Brianna Gardner gets robocalls like this all the time.
I can honestly say I do not have any credit cards right now, so I don't know what kind of interest rates they want to lower.
Phone's ringing now. Her number is on the do not call list, but that hasn't stopped the telemarketers. She recently got 5 calls from the same company in one day.
It is very annoying. But what are you going to do?
The Federal Trade Commission says the number of complaints about telemarketers violating the do not call registry has more than doubled in the past year.
There have been a number of different technological developments that have made it very cheap and very easy for people to send out millions of these robocalls with just the click of a mouse.
That technology allows them to spoof caller ID and makes it hard for the FTC to trace the call. Robocalls are against the law unless you've stated in writing you want to receive them. The exceptions are political calls, surveys, and charitable solicitations.
Hello. The FBI reports there is a home break-in every 15 seconds.
You get a feel for how annoyed people are.
Diana May is a consumer advocate who was so annoyed by these disruptions, she led a class action lawsuit that won $6 million.
If I'm getting them, I can only imagine what other consumers are getting.
Our records indicate that you have a vehicle that's under 100,000 miles.
Diana now records calls from telemarketers.
I'm just curious as to why you called my number since it's on the National Do Not Call Registry. Do you have any explanation for that?
You would think my name would be in neon lights flashing in every boiler room across the country, and yet I still get the calls.
If you get an illegal call like this,
To be placed on our Do Not Call list, press 9.
the FTC says hang up, don't press 9. It will only verify your phone number is valid and lead to more robocalls. The federal government is cracking down on violators. They've sued 85 companies and collected $68 million in penalties.
Those cases have shut down companies that were responsible for billions of robocalls.
You can report illegal robocalls to the Federal Trade Commission, and you should put your number on the do not call list. It only takes a few minutes to register. Now, we've set up a link on our website. That's WPXI.com. Robin Taylor, Channel 11 News.